I was 4 or 5, and it was in a family friend's home. There was a party, as you do. You're a child, and there's a swing. What do you do when you see a swing? You jump on that swing, and you're excited, and you're going higher and higher. And it was a swing with 3 seats, and I was on one seat, and there were 2 girls, a set of twins, on the other 2, and we're just excited, laughing. I remember just joy and careless abandon. But the swing started to shake, and before I knew it, I saw the girls, one girl jump off, another girl jump off. I tried to jump off, fell, and the swing fell on me. And that's what I remember. And then it was a series of hospital appointments and operations and surgery and physiotherapy so that I could get back strength in my legs, and feeling shame as a young girl because I felt like I could have known better than to fall. So for many years, I hid that part of my life, and I hid that part of my story because as kids, they don't seem to know better at certain points. And so there were people who made fun of me. There were many times I said, why me? As a child, it was like, why me? Only recently I went on a coaching journey, which was so freeing because it was as though I was looking back at the little girl inside of me and saying to her, I see you. And the scars that you had when you fell down, they were not your fault. And even though you have childhood scars, they can become adult superpowers if you let them. So for me, there's been a journey of accepting that they're part of my story and future going forward. And instead of hiding them, which I did for many years and decades even, instead of hiding, I need to live with them at the forefront, because that's where vulnerability meets the essence of another human being. And there were precious moments, for example, where I shared it with my husband, who was then my boyfriend, and seeing myself through the eyes of people who really loved me. They didn't see the scars, they saw me. For me, it was powerful. And then to even make that go further, when I had children, I was just mom. I wasn't this woman with scars, I was mom. And with each relationship that showed acceptance and love, they were undoing the shame, they were undoing the sense of feeling insecure. They were breathing life back into me and helping me to embrace more of who I was, because you are more than your scars. I am more than my scars. But it was a journey to accepting that. It was a journey to get in there. And I value that natural empathy that came because I could show myself empathy. And I usually look out for those who need some empathy and who are on the outskirts a little bit because they don't quite fit in and they feel insecure about this, that, or the other. I naturally want to kind of put my arms around those kind of people and bring them into the circle.
Do you still ask yourself that question now, why me?
I think now in my 40s and probably in my 30s, I understood that it was a redundant question. It just, where does it go? Self-pity, pity party, insecurity, blame, shame.
Oh, wow.
It's not a helpful question. What has been helpful recently is, who needs me to be vulnerable about this? That's the question. Yeah, that is the question. 40 years on from the accident, I met one of the girls who was on the same swing.
Whoa.
Just, what are the odds? And before I knew it was her, my soul recognized her. I can't explain it. And she and her sister had been traumatized by watching me go through that accident, and they never knew what had happened to me afterwards. So they were left with, was she okay? Was she paralyzed? Could she walk again? They didn't know. Young girls like me. So they had their own trauma post that accident. And I was able to tell her, I'm here, I'm standing, I'm walking tall, I'm okay. Stop hiding. The more you show up to all that life has for you, the more that life has for you will show up for you.